Good afternoon. Having spent the evening in Peterborough yesterday at a gin festival, I have diverted, having stayed overnight, to the town of Oundle, in the Northamptonshire, over the Northamptonshire border. They play in the Peterborough and District League. So here we are, with the glamour of Waitrose in the distance, and there's the clubhouse there. White rail surrounding the pitch with some dodgy blue netting up the end of it. So let's have a walk around the pitch. No hard standing whatsoever, it's all going to be grassy, but there's just immaculate stone wall. Just had the loveliest pub lunch about 3.5 miles away in a leafy village, with a pub that dated back to 1601. In fact, one of the barmaids looked like she might have been there when the pub opened. But anyway, here we are walking along the far side. The fence ahead of me looks very Heath Robinson indeed. Flyover in the distance there with the odd car going over it. Looking back, lots of lovely stonework all around this part of the world. Church spire there. Pretty little place, and it looks immediately as if we're going to have all kinds of issues getting around this, so I'm going to have to do an interesting route today. I'm going to turn round and come back from where I came, so rather than getting a walk around the full place, and that's the way that we're going to have to do it today. Though having said that, maybe we can get round that way. There's a fellow walking his dog. No, maybe not actually. So this is the far end, beaten up old football pitch just past this one, with rusted goalposts that look like they haven't seen a ball kick through them for about 35 years. Can't understand why they're still there. Anyway, coming back to where we've just been, naked trees ahead of us. They've dropped all their leaves for the year. Not a bad afternoon actually, although it can by no means be classed as warm. It's actually pleasant enough. There's a breeze, but not much more than that. The missus is here today in the car, so things just get all a little too chilly. Then I can sit in the car and watch, and there are floodlights here, which surprised me actually. I wasn't expecting anything like that. So the Peterborough District League, I've been to a few clubs before. Looks like I can be called into action here with a ball coming along as well. This is probably one of the nicer clubs that I've been to, so here comes a bit of right foot action. I'll tell you what, you pay money to see a pass like that. Inside of a foot, your pace goes, you never lose your touch. So here we are walking along the near end. Worryingly, the floodlights seem to be being held to the posts by gaffer tape. I'm now almost hoping they don't turn it on. Kick-off today is at 2 o'clock though, so they're obviously making sure they don't have to do that. Heading towards Waitrose. Always good to see a player that's got OTFC on his t-shirt, at least I know which team's which. And here we are. So, hello mate. Be on YouTube tomorrow. Oh, I can't wait. There you go, bit of interaction with the players. And walking along the far side of the pitch here, the dugouts with breeze blocks by the looks of it. Quite unusual looking dugouts. And let's looking back over at where we've just come, back at the clubhouse. The away team still warming up there. Plenty of parking when you get here. Not sure of public transport, as I was lucky enough to get a lift today. about 15 miles from Peterborough, probably the nearest major town. So here we are, walking along the far end, very soft underfoot here. Oh, we've had a lot of rain recently, but it's very soft underfoot. The old roller that looks like it's been welded into the ground. I'm not convinced if that's ever used anymore. Again, it looks like it's been sitting there for years. So you can in fact walk behind the goal here, although I don't need to do that. So we've got the blue fencing behind the far goal here. It's basically just a recreation ground, but you've got the white rail all the way round, you've got the floodlights, you've got a clubhouse. It's not a bad spot at all, but don't take my word for it. If you get the opportunity, come to Oundle Town. You may too get a wave from a player whilst you're doing a bit of filming. And anyway, I'm sure they'll be delighted to see you, and I'd love to know what you think. If you can't get here, then take yourself to any other non-league ground. Send me a tweet and let me know what it was like, or send me a clip to your YouTube video. My Twitter address @YT40. If you've enjoyed this, then please click on like. If you haven't enjoyed it, click on dislike. Why not? Be honest. If you want to see more, why wouldn't you walk around other non-league ground and click on subscribe, and it won't be too long before I'm able to do another video. And if when you clicked on subscribe you click on the bell, all manner of amazing things will happen. Your life will change forever. You just won't believe what will happen next. If you've never tried it, why don't you try it now? Anyway, thanks for watching, and this is Oundle Town Football Club.